Makers, artists, small business owners, and freelancers, you'll want to pick up a copy of Taxes for Humans, the new book from Asheville artist and tax pro Hannah Cole. Hannah wrote her book to make you feel seen and your taxes doable. You're invited to Hannah's launch party for the book, starting at 6 p.m. Wednesday, December 3rd at Tracy Morgan Gallery. If you're in Asheville, come on by. There will be a live podcast recording, and Hannah will sign your copy of the book. All the details are at sunlighttax.com/party. Wake up, Asheville. I'm Matt Peiken, and this is your newscast for Tuesday, November 18th. Western North Carolina residents marched Sunday afternoon in protest of U.S. Customs and Border Protection's operation in Charlotte over the weekend, where more than 100 people were arrested. The demonstration, held by the Party for Socialism and Liberation in Western North Carolina, was organized a day after Asheville Mayor Esther Manheimer said the city may be a target for CBP. Evan Brannon, an organizer with the party, told Blue Ridge Public Radio, quote, "Just like Chicago and LA, we're going to defend our immigrant neighbors with a united mass movement." More than 100 protesters walked through the streets of downtown Asheville. You can read more about this at Blue Ridge Public Radio. Emergency crews are working 2 wildfires in the mountains. In Haywood County, an active fire has closed Panther Creek near the 2800 block. The blaze is about 70 acres and roughly 60% contained, and officials urge people to stay away. On the Blue Ridge Parkway, visitors are being told to leave between Rattlesnake Lodge and Ox Creek while firefighters tackle a brush fire a little over 10 acres, which is about 40% contained. No homes are threatened and no damage is reported. Residents are urged to avoid outdoor burning amid heightened fire danger. You could read about this at WLOS. Historic Biltmore Village is steadily reopening after Helene, with retailers like Talbot's, Chico's, and Williams-Sonoma back, and local shop White Lotus reopening 2 weeks ago. Kara Irani, Director of Public Relations for the Biltmore Village Association, says the village is about 60% back to normal, noting many owners leaned on insurance and even GoFundMe to keep staff paid. She described the village as, quote, "rebuilt by the people who own and operate businesses here." Asheville will receive nearly $2.5 million from the state's Small Business Infrastructure Grant to repair and harden public infrastructure in the district. You can read more about this at WLOS. In an Asheville Watchdog opinion column, John Boyle welcomes the prestige of a PGA Tour stop, but argues taxpayers deserve clarity on the price tag. He criticizes Biltmore Estate and Explore Asheville, funded by occupancy taxes, for refusing to disclose their co-title sponsorship costs, noting industry estimates put such fees in the low tens of millions. Boyle's core point: if public money underwrites marketing, the public needs full transparency and a rationale, especially as Buncombe County balances tourism promotion with post-Helene recovery needs. He isn't opposing the event, he's demanding accountability, published contract details, and concrete community benefits. You can read his column in The Watchdog. And Laura Kirby, Executive Director of Haywood Street Congregation, says the nonprofit's most urgent need is funding and volunteer help as it expands its medical respite program from 12 to 25 beds. The renovation requires a final $150,000. Kirby highlights a milestone: the Lady Gloria Ridge Community, a deeply affordable development in the West End Clingman Avenue neighborhood, soon opening 41 units for households earning 30 to 80% of the area median income. Kirby warns the state's end of the North Carolina Healthy Opportunities pilot jeopardizes respite's operations. Read more in the Mountain Express issue focusing on local nonprofits. Our daily newscast can also arrive in your email every weekday morning. Sign up for our newsletter at wakeupavl.transistor.fm. You can also find us on Facebook or Instagram at wakeupavl. I'm Matt Peiken. Thanks for waking up every weekday morning to Wake Up Asheville.